Let's start with the base price. As previously mentioned, we use your base price as a starting price and we apply all market factors and customizations on top of it. Think of the base price as your average daily rate that you would charge across the entire year. Picking an optimum base price is relatively important for your revenue. So, we do have a base price help tool to help you pick the right base price for your listing. You can access it by clicking on Help Me Choose a Base Price from the Configure Prices section. This first section here will either show recommended or imported. If your listing has just been imported, we do not recommend a base price at first. Instead, with the goal of keeping your prices at a constant pricing level while you transition to PriceLabs, we show an imported option. This is an estimation of what your base price should be so that PriceLab's recommended rates are on average similar to your imported prices over the next 2 months. Now, if your listing has been sinking for more than 13 days, we will recommend a base price based on the performance of the listing in respect to its market, the listing's occupancy, and its past base prices. This section also shows the reason as to why this base price was recommended. Once you get a recommendation after 13 days of syncing and would like to apply it to your listing, simply click on Recommended and hit Confirm Base Price. This market-based section basically allows you to set your base price based on market data. You will be given an option to select which segment your listing falls into. You can either choose from economy, mid-scale, or upscale, which corresponds to 25th, 50th, and 75th percentile prices. The mid-scale level is often a good starting point, but other factors might justify a higher or lower base price. For example, if your listing is new and does not have any reviews yet, it might make a lot of sense to set your base price below the median to attract more guests. On the other hand, if your listing is very high-end and offers a lot of amenities, then it could be safely priced above the median. After selecting the market level or segment, you will need to choose which bedroom categories your listing will be compared to. Simply select the size of the listing that you consider your direct competitors. In some cases, even though a listing has 2 bedrooms, it might still be competing with 1 to 3 bedroom listings in the area. Simply uncheck the ones that you'd like to remove from the selection, and your market-based base price will update in this section. You also have a way to fine-tune the market area by utilizing the lasso tool from the map. Simply click on this lasso icon, select an area on the map, and save the area. You will then notice that your market-based base price adjusted accordingly. The next one is custom base price. This allows you to enter a custom base price for your listing and be able to see which percentile your listing will be at. Once you've chosen a base price, the last step is reviewing your selected base price before confirming it. You can do it by checking through the seasonality graph at the bottom and reviewing how your average monthly prices would look like for each month. If everything looks good, simply click on the Confirm Base Price button to finalize and apply this base price. Your calendar will then refresh and your daily rates will be proportionally adjusted based on your new base price. Just a few pointers to keep in mind. We suggest that you revisit your base price every couple of weeks and then every couple of months to make sure you are not under or above the market considerably. When updating your base price, it is a good idea to also consider your listing's own occupancy. In general, if your occupancy is low, it is not a good idea to increase from the current base price. Conversely, if your occupancy is already very high, it is probably not necessary to decrease your base price. When thinking about the base price, do not include taxes or other fees. Those are usually charged on top of your nightly rate. After setting up your base price, it is important to also set up your minimum price. Think of it as the lowest amount that you can allow a booking for, and you should consider even the slowest season while setting this price. The minimum price is the least recommended rate from PriceLabs for the listing, no matter what customizations are applied. On the other hand, the maximum price is the highest price that you set for your listing. Just like the minimum price, your recommended rates will not go above the maximum value set. Many of our users choose to leave this blank to grab the opportunity to get a booking at a high price for really high demand dates or far out date. In case your listing remains unbooked due to the high price, our system will automatically decrease the price as the date gets closer.